Okay, I want to talk about two things today, or in this short video. One is how to deal with stress and how to help our sleep. And what we're going to do about it kind of overlaps. So again, we're getting some twofers in terms of our activities. So one is anytime you get a cortisol spike, like if you get some bad news, if you just have to deal with something stressful and you notice maybe your heart rate going up, you feel some anxiety, move your body. Get up and move your body. We are designed to move when that kind of emotion, feeling hits our body. That means cortisol is going up and we need to move to get that out of our body. We don't want to store that cortisol. It does not go to places we want it to be stored. So we want to burn through it. We want to use it. Cortisol is designed to make us move. It is a primal thing from our ancestors. And so next time you feel that, if you feel it right now as you're listening to this, get up and move, whatever that means. If you can do some air squats, if you can do some, just some laps around your office, if you can get outside, even better. So part 2 of that is getting outside and scanning the horizon. You're telling your brain, I'm looking side to side. I am looking for any potential threat. I'm taking some breaths, calming my nervous system. I see nothing. And this is a field that often gets some coyote activity, which they don't scare me. I love when I see them, but it's one of those things that might have been a real threat. Perhaps a wolf or a bear or a mountain lion would be a real threat. So I'm scanning, I'm sending the message to my brain and my body that all is well. I'm settling everything down, using up that cortisol. It's helping my metabolism. It's helping my nervous system, so everything functions better. Awesome. Okay. And then the second big thing I wanted to share with you is the importance of sleep. So as we're doing this 90-day challenge, sleep is something that is going to not only help you deal with cortisol as well. Sleep is so powerful and such an underrated healing tool. So much healing happens when we are sleeping. And we need to, everybody's different, but most experts say 7 to 8 hours a night. And and they also say 1 to 1.5 hours of deep sleep. I defer to them. I know I feel best when I have at least 7.5 hours of sleep. I shoot for 8. So when I get more than that, I start feeling not great also. So that's usually my goal. Okay, so something that's going to help you get better quality sleep is to dial in your circadian rhythms. It's really tricky when they do stuff like change the time on us, an hour forward or an hour back. We have to kind of reset everything, recalibrate. So the more you can get outside and tune in, it's kind of like your body's like, ooh, here's where the sun is. And especially when you can do it first thing when the sun's coming up in the morning, middle of the day, which is kind of what I'm in now. And then as the sun is dropping, you're sending, again, your eyes are taking in those different spectrums of light. It's warmer in the morning and evening. It's more blue in the middle of the day. And so your eye takes in those different spectrums. Again, when I say your eye takes it in, you're not like looking at the sun. I've got a hat. I do not want direct light in my eyes. I'm taking in the different spectrums. I'm looking around. I'm helping my body tune in to what time it is. And I notice the more I do this, like even a 10-15 minute walk during the day helps me sleep better at night. And it's not that it's, I'm so exhausted from having worked out so hard. I have a pretty good sense it's because I'm dialing in my circadian rhythms. Another aspect of that is to watch your food. Ideally, this is something experts say as well, is we want to eat when there is light. Again, for those of you in the northern hemisphere, that gets really tricky, especially with the time change because it's dark at like noon. It feels like for us it's dark about 5 o'clock. So for me and my family and my lifestyle, the one meal we have together is dinner on the weekdays. And so we can't eat as early as 4:30. On the weekend we could, but they don't want to eat that early. I'd be fine with it. So, what's realistic? What's going to work for you? So that's something that will help. So while that may not be doable for you to eat just during the day, maybe just eat your biggest meal. Maybe you can change your lunch from to be your biggest meal. Most people used to, when I was raised, dinner was a big meal. You'd have like a big pile of steak and potatoes and green beans, right? That's so heavy. So if you could turn your dinner into something lighter, have it be done with it at least 2 hours before you go to bed, so your body has time to rest, to digest, and move into a place where it's not digesting not like doing the super busy stomach digesting while you're sleeping. So give your body the best chance of success in this challenge, prioritizing sleep, kind of doing what you can to reduce and burn through any cortisol spikes, and you will find it all goes better, and you'll be feeling better, and so you'll feel more inclined to keep going. All right, see you soon.